Oh, oh. Now who can that friend be? You've got one job. I can't hear you in the back. I'm just joking. Right, you ready? Oh, Henry, we thank you, Henry, the fellow who helps his fellow man. Henry, let's drink to Henry. He gets the job done the best he can. Oh, 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 oh. Which word? Henry, our hero Henry, the fellow who helps his fellow man. Yeah!
Henry, reliable Henry, he'll get the job done the best he can.
Well, watch out, here we go. Good. Right. There's just one man who gives a fuck.
Crush him! Kick him in the bollocks! Shred his arse to pieces! Bite his ear off! Rip his cock off! Rip his balls off! Kill the fucking barbarian! But I haven't a clue where he might be. Sure thing. But not without beer at the tavern of our hearts. Once we're at the tavern, we can chat till the cows come home. I know Henry. He helped me and Michael. I spy with my little eye a stranger. Come to the tavern for a chat. Sorry, their names don't mean a thing to me. There's no end of people passing through these parts. With pleasure, brother. But like civilized people, at the tavern with a tankard in hand. Folk these days. I know that rotter Henry. He promised to help me and Michael, but he only made a right cock-up of everything. Hey, mate! You surely ain't from these parts. Come to the tavern and we'll have a chinwag. Which one are you talking about anyway? Clara, Anna, or Leda? I can't keep up with all those girls of yours. Besides, we were both fucking most of them. Oh, it's you. The distinguished Enrico. They spend their wages at the bars on girls who wash their cocks. But don't worry, I'll bring him around. Beer, poetry, tits. Something's bound to set him straight, don't you think? It's a poem that every man Jack can understand, unlike that airy-fairy, lovesick whining of yours that not even the parish priest can make head or tail of, and he's nearly educated. Well, we ain't in the burg yet, and if we don't do something about it soon, we'll never be. Barbarian! Yes, and proud of it. Let's drink to that. Jesus, there's no talking to you. Let's drink. As you wish. 'Tis wise to imitate nature's habits. From dusk till dawn, go at it like rabbits. Hey, I just thought up this song. Listen. Not at all, friend. It's much worse. Bullshit. Nothing but work, thirst, and women who won't let us touch them. Stick in the mud. He's gone fucking cuckoo. Hear that, folks? Michael has gone stark raving cuckoo. I'm no Bulgarian. I'm as Czech as you. And at least I fuck, unlike who, eh? It was good seeing you. Who do you think's going to be standing in the street till 5 a.m. serenading while I'm upstairs showing my sense of rhythm to some Kuttenberg damsel? Michael thinks we'll find some wealthy burgher who will employ us to write verses for him. But the locals are too tight-fisted for that. No. Everything's fine. I didn't realise your head was that full of shit. Come on, old pal, get a grip on yourself. Nobody? Well, go on, say it. Oh, aye, poor Michael. Oh, gentle knight, why linger on? Let's fuck quick and sleep till dawn. Too right I have. How about the Ballad of Sinful Sally? Or my opus, Ode to Ale? Ah, your love is clear to me when I see your hose around your knees. We thought the beauty of the world, the grace of the muse, and the celebration of love awaited us here. He said he'd do anything to get us to stop squawking, the bloody bastard. We thought the river ran with ale, and the streets were paved in silver so shiny you could look up the skirts of women walking in front of you. But no. Have a drink, old pal. It'll put some sense back into your head and chase away the demons. I'd say he's lost his wits a bit, you know? He was looking forward to Kuttenberg so much, he simply refuses to accept how things really are here. The little wives of Kuttenberg, they love the chink of coin, their shafts are damp, and wealthy blokes they welcome in their mine. And have a drink, take your mind off it. What were we talking about? Oh, aye. Body and soul wrapped in one lovely bundle, where women are beautiful and loose, where the beer flows like water. That Henry, he's a sly one. A pile of fucking horseshit! Balderdash! Well, you need some way of passing the time off in the woods, eh? If I hadn't discovered art and had to live like him, I'd probably drink myself to death out of boredom. He didn't. He just said he knew how. Probably spun them out something, though, don't you think? How else would you make them? Look, old friend, things won't be that bad. Well, I might have gone too far there. Madness! Well, we can always work on our lyrics. The melody's more of an afterthought anyway. Do you really think Henry can handle it? You know what the carpenter said. He won't sell that loot for a king's ransom. See? It fits perfectly. We're sleeping in an armourer's shed like animals, and they won't serve us in the tavern unless we help out. Horse shit. Since when does the night have ears? And maybe it wouldn't linger on if you got boozed up before bed and then gave your bishop's hat a good polish. How my heart is aching for your comforting caress. Meanwhile, let me slip my hand underneath your dress. Since our Czech Dante don't like it, I'll give him another one for good measure. And oh, the lovely wenches there, how I'd love to stroke their titties. Chubby Clara never says no. These two fine lads gave her a go, and when Clara had enough, they went to see Annie for a bit of rough. Chubby Clara never says no. These two fine lads gave her a go, and when Clara had enough, they went to see Annie for a bit of rough. I wish I knew, friend. True. I'd never pollute my head with such codswallop. I need to keep it clear for real poetry. The word is fuck. F-U-C-K. To hell with your meter and stanzas. It's about getting to the point. Your Italian friend. A travelling merchant you had one beer with. And as for my meter, listen properly. Some peasant bringing flour here took us. He wanted an awful lot of coin at first, but as soon as Michael and I started singing, he took us for free. Proper poetry, innit? A celebration of all that's beautiful in this world. Michael, after what he said, I'm afraid I'll choke on the booze. And? What do you say? And a fine alehouse at every corner. Forget the girls. The beer, however, is magnificent. You're absolutely right. No rhythm, no melody. It's like listening to deaf people playing. Go away! Fuck! I think I'll break down in tears. What am I to do now? Alone in the world. Leave me alone. But thanks to you, Bailiff Thrush found out about us and asked us to play at his daughter's wedding. Henry, old pal, good to see you. It just sounds like... It's like someone took good cold beer and mixed it with warm piss. Dead. Dead and gone. Go away, don't speak to me. To Henry. Cheers! Well, we were, but after you helped us with the loot, word got around that we can play. You won't believe it, but we're playing here. I can't talk to you now, when my best friend is... Here's to the skill of your brewers. Yeah, they just shat all over it. So what do you think? Did you like it? So, have you listened to us yet? But you have to. Let's drink to that. It's not the muses who were fighting. It was us. A couple of days ago when we got drunk at the Gelée of Baths. Holy fuck. Now I need a drink or I'll cry. Oh, really? Truly? All the same? And to the magic hands of your cooks. It's like it's saying, hey, with me in your hands, you'll be able to grab any wench you want. Fuck! Shit! You fucking whoreson! Your ma should have dumped you on the manure heap the moment you were born. What's going to happen with that loot? Christ, no! Abuse? No, friend. Put to good use. Look, don't tell Michael, but Gelée really wasn't all that bad after all. Enrico, have a drink with us while we can still afford it. Henry's come to see us. Our hero, Henry! There you are! Aye, my friend, the heart would sing, but the body is in agony. Oh, who would have thought the stuck-up lasses here wouldn't be interested in a sweaty hunk like me? Greetings, Henry! Aye, the city is nice, but the locals are uncultured swine, my friend. Well, did you see that curvy girl serving the beer? The one with the plait? Say, friend, you wouldn't happen to have a few groschen to spare, would you? What's your name? Aye, don't be shy, come and sit with us. Really? Come on, let's discuss it over a beer. Have a drink with us, worthy sir. Really? Tell us all about it. And fortune. Clever. Besides, we owe him a bit of coin. And also about the fact that Michael here hasn't got his oats for ages and it's got his brain in a twist. And under the skirts of town maidens. And also the innkeeper would tell the bailiff and he'd come looking for us. We don't want to end up in the stocks. And we took you for a friend. You're just like the others. You don't know shit about art and you put no value on it. Now what are we supposed to do? Without strings, it's just firewood, you know? Oh, come on. Henry's a name for an old piss bag. You're noble Enrico. And that's that. Aye, aye. Keep your hair on, mate. However you look at it, you, my friend, as a worldly, may your name live in glory, awaits us with open arms. All the truth in the world is right there in ale, roast pig, and fucking. Ha ha! I knew it! Ha! I knew you'd like it. You expect artists to grab hold of a shovel? But that's going against nature. Are you saying you didn't like it? Fuck! What are we going to do now? They'll connect us with it and we'll all end up swinging. Torch? Shit, you want to fucking burn it? A fucking good fella. We'll conquer the fucking world! The innkeeper doesn't want us to leave. Says Kuttenberg isn't the place for us. It's the fucking 8th plague of Egypt. What are we going to do? Humans? Oh, freedom. I figured out poetry ain't to be found in inspiration from the muse. If that's your attitude, goodbye then. We took you for a better man. We can't play that ode we composed in your honour. Run along, yokel. Go, and leave us to a fate worse than death. The fate of the poet reduced to dung grubbing. Only you'll have to come to Kuttenberg to hear it. That's exactly our way, friend. Aye, he's an Igro... Friend, we have a problem. Believe me, friend, once we get to Kuttenberg and make a shitload of coin, we'll pay you back double. And finding it won't be hard. We've done a bit of snooping and there's only one in these parts. A loot! We need a loot! I'm sure Vostatic will only be too happy to make them for us. Will you go and see him? We could go and see him together. We have to compose new songs now. Being a poet is hard work, you know. Let's drink to that. Quiet! We need to sneak out of here before they find out and we all swing for it. You won't be sorry. We'll pay you back in gold for every single turd. Weren't we fantastic? I tell you, that loot really gave it a punch. Intrepid. Alone? Well, I'm not sure that's the right word. But, yes, we need coin. I beg your pardon. You can't expect us to trudge through the wilderness. Art can only be done sitting on your arse. Well, fuck me. You're a fucking hero. We can finally get out of here. Kuttenberg, here we come. It ain't no use to him, but he won't sell it, the tight ass. The hunter Vostatek told me once that he made some strings for someone. We'll fix the loot and head off for Kuttenberg, fame and fortune. All praise to you, friend. Just wait till that song about you makes the rounds. You'll be so famous you'll have to fend off the women with a pitchfork. Fuck yeah. For you and about you, our hero. I told you so. Let's drink to that. So long and farewell. And maybe we'll meet again one day, but right now we have to vanish before the shit comes down on us. Farewell to Kuttenberg. Farewell to you lovely city damsels. Farewell, Kuttenberg. Farewell, city damsels. Farewell, You're a barbarian like all these other fuckers. But never mind. We like you anyway. Do you have any? Because he's a damn crook. Then why are you even talking to us? Farewell, friend. And thanks for everything. Well, that's fucked up. All we can do now is buy strings in Kuttenberg. But they'll cost an arm and a leg. It was just a misunderstanding, honest Goodman. What's your name? It's good of you to help us clean the place up. After all, it's the least we could ask of you. We've already paid you back, my friend. You... Really? If only you knew, mate, what genius is sleeping in our throats. Songs just waiting for a voice to raise you to the heights of glory. Troubadours, you meant to say. Poets? Who else will do it if not you? In our hands, it will sing like a nun on Sunday. Really? Damn. Too bad he doesn't owe us. Who knows what he'll charge me and Michael for the strings? You really got it! Give me that lovely thing so I can fondle her. Enrico, we are in need of an adventurer. See, Michael? Henry's delighted to help us. He can make some for us. As I said, he's not in his right mind. He once met an Italian poet, and ever since he thinks he's Dante Alighieri. Well, it don't look much like it's going to fix itself. Do we look like we're standing on the square playing the fucking thing? Kuttenberg, here we come! You killed the innkeeper! For the love of Christ, you really didn't have to do that! In short, just the right fella, especially when you ain't got a groschen to your name.